In this nitty-gritty Let's Play live stream, we're going to be playing American Mah Jongg at Mahjong time using Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg rules. Full disclaimer though, or what do you call this? Not disclaimer, disclosure. Okay, disclosure. Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg is currently in development at Mahjong time. It's not been released yet, but I've been told that it will be released soon. Of course, we need to go through beta testing, but I'm hoping it will be soon. And of course, I can't give you a date. Soon is soon. We'll figure out when we're on a need to know basis. Let's just say that. So we're going to be practicing at a Hong Kong Mahjong table. And we'll just do the best we can, practicing decision making. And we won't be able to do a Charleston. But then when the release has been done and we can play the game, it's going to feel really good to do the Charleston. And we'll be able to develop our hand a little faster than just picking and discarding one tile at a time. Tonight's topic is on scoring. We're going to do a deep dive and practice in this live stream, and then we'll play at Mahjong time permitting, of course. I want to give a quick shout out to moderators. Thank you so much for joining tonight and helping moderate chat. And I also want to give a big shout out to players at Mahjong time who have jumped on to play Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg with me. And that includes Kathleen, Laura, Patty, Peg. Let's see, I hope I'm not missing anybody, but you have all been such a pleasure to play with, and I can't wait to play the actual game with you when it goes live. We're going to have a party, I think. Make a special live stream for the release. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Can you all hear me okay? Let me check on YouTube real quick because I haven't seen any comments come through. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm hoping you can hear me after all that. I probably should have done a sound check first. Okay, so let's see. Let me just go to the back end and double check. Can you guys hear me? Please say yes. It looks like we're good. I have 2 likes. Can hear no problem. Excellent. Thank you, Susan. Thank you for being here early. Hi, Sue. Welcome. I also want to give a shout out to Sally, who joined as a member. Thank you so much for joining the channel. I really appreciate your support. It means a lot. More than I can say right now. Hi, Kathleen. Welcome. We're going to be talking about scoring, and we're going to go right now into the deep dive. Oops. Let's see here. Deep dive, scoring. All good? Are we good? Let me wait until YouTube catches up. There's a bit of a delay. I just want to make sure you guys can see the presentation. I'm just looking at YouTube. Bear with me. There's quite a delay. What the heck? Why is there such a big delay tonight? That's weird. Oh my goodness. I'm going to edit. I'm going to quickly go into settings because that is a really, really long delay. What in the heck? Hold on. Let's see. Wow. That took a long time. Huh. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Okay. It looks like we're caught up though. You can see the first slide. Okay, let's get going then. All right, scoring. We're going to do a review of the scoring from the green book. This green book right here. If you don't have your green book, there's a link in the video description below so that you can get your own green book. At the back of the book, I think it's pages 30 and 35. No, 29, 30. 29 are the points, 30 are the doubles, and then 31 and 32 are the tables. And then the pictures of, it's actually a diagram of how to score with instructions is on pages 33 and 34. So this presentation is going to walk through those. So if you want to follow along, just look at your green book, or you can watch the presentation. And then we're going to share resources, and time permitting, we'll see about playing some Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg hands at Mah Jongg time on Hong Kong Mah Jongg tables. The first thing that I want to share is about the coins that are used for payment when playing Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg. Typically, you have yellow chips, white chips, green chips, blue chips, and red chips. Sometimes instead of yellow, you'll have pink. So those are the standard colors for Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg, 5 colors. And the value of a rack is 10,000 points, basically. So it's a penny a point, or not a penny a point, it's a 1-for-1 point. So for yellow, you have 1,000 points in there. For white, 500, green, 100, blue, 50, and red is 10. That totals 10,000 when you have the right numbers. So if you look at the top of the, let's see here. Oh, it's not in here. I wonder where it is. Let me see. Let me look in the description, because the numbers are all, you get 6 of everything and then 10 red. 6 of each of them and 10 red. I wonder if it's in the instructions here. I never noticed that. I thought it was on that page. I'm just looking to see if the coins are in here where it says how many you get. The coins. I'm just looking quickly through the instructions to see where the coins are written. I don't see it in here. That's weird. Okay, so you get 6 of each and then 10 red. So when you get your new coins and racks that have those little pegs on them, you stack the yellow and the white on one peg, and then you have a peg for green, a peg for blue, and a peg for red. 6 of each, except for red, you get 10. Okay, any questions about the chips? Typically, what you'll do when you play for money is each rack is $1. So when I grew up playing the game, sometimes you'd go into 2 racks, but very rarely more than that. So if you run out of chips, you have to buy a new rack. So you just put $1 on the table and get a new rack where the chips are already on there. Or, yeah, because all your chips will have been dispersed onto other people's racks if you lose your rack. That's what they call it. Instead of losing your pie, you lose your rack. But you can buy another rack. If you want to play higher stakes, what I recommend is that you do a $10 rack and just add a 0, basically, or work out the denominations based on a $10 rack instead of a $1 rack. Okay, moving on. If there's no questions about the coins. I bought a couple of these yellow mountain bags with coins. They're like brass coins, and I really like them. So consider getting those. I'll be sure to put a link in the video description to where you can get them. It's Yellow Mountain Imports, and they have these coins. You can get plastic ones too, and there are also Bakelite ones from vintage dealers. So if you'd like to get the vintage chips, you can get those too, which are a lot of fun. And I do have some of those as well, and I do like those a lot. But they're kind of hard to come by, and they're a bit expensive. This is a nice option. Let's see. Okay, good. Hi, Susan. Yes, so 6 of each color, 10 red. Yellow and white are stacked, and typically the yellow and white are on the peg towards the front of the rack on the right, and then the peg to the left of that is green, and then under that is blue, and to the right closest to the player is red. That's how I grew up playing with the chips on the racks. All right, next we're going to talk about the base score. So this would be the base value of the components of your hand. So each flower, you get 4 points for every flower, no matter what number it is. If you have a pair of dragons, you get 2 points for that. Pair of own and or prevailing wind, you get 2 for that. So if you are east and you have a pair of east winds, you get 4 points for that, because you get 2 for being own and 2 for being prevailing. So remember that. Pung of simples. And incidentally, the rest of these are on rack or concealed, because they're using the actual tiles that you play with, as opposed to the bonus tiles with flowers and special scoring or special value with dragons and winds. You have on the rack and concealed. On the rack means it's exposed. So you've called a discard to make an exposure. That is on rack. Concealed means that it's undeclared. It's closed or concealed. So if you have a pung of simples, which are 2 through 8, that would be an exposure on your rack. That's worth 2 points. Concealed in your hand is worth 4. For a pung of terminals or honors, and remember, terminals are 1s and 9s, and honors are winds and dragons. Together, those are called honors. On the rack, a pung is 4 points. Concealed, 8 points. If you have a Kong of simples, 2 through 8, 4 of a kind, on the rack is 8. And declared concealed would be 16. So if it is on the rack where you, let's say you did a pung and then you drew the 4th tile, you can graduate that pung to a Kong. That would be on the rack. That would be 8 points. But if you have 4 of a kind in your hand and you decide to play an exposable hand or go for score, you can declare that a concealed Kong and put that out as an exposure. That would be worth 16 points. For a Kong of honors or terminals, on the rack is 16 and concealed is 32. Incidentally, I have a document that shows how to arrange the Kong tiles so that you're sure to get the right scoring at the end of the game. So I need to remember to put a link to that and make sure I have it uploaded. So let me make a quick note. Now I have 2 notes here to make. So Yellow Mountain chips, Yellow Mountain imports chips, a link to chips. Okay, and then the other one is upload doc with diagrams of how to expose or how to declare Kong. Okay, so I will share that in just a little bit after we get through this presentation. If we have time, I'll make it part of the presentation tonight. I'm pretty sure I have it ready. I didn't intend on including that, but I think it's good to include it. All right, so then also on this page, you see undeclared Kong is counted as a concealed pung. So with simples, it's 4, honors and terminals, it would be 8. And an example of that would be, let's say you're playing Pung Chow and you have a Kong, an undeclared Kong. You can use one of those in a Chow, and then the other one would be a Pung, even though you would have a Kong in there. You can choose to count that as a Pung. So just remember that when you get to this part of the game for scoring. It's a little complex. Also, look at rules 19, 20, and 21 earlier in the book for more instructions. Okay, let's see here. Next. Oh, any questions about the value, the base score? Because after you get the base score, then you go to doubles. And then at the end of that, you calculate your final score or the total value of your hand. Okay, we're going to go on to doubles. So with doubles, this is on page 30, and it's kind of sectioned by complexity, I guess you could say. The first section are one doubles, easier doubles, and then the middle one is two doubles, which are a little harder to get, and then the bottom are three doubles, which are more difficult. So you get compensated for building a big hand, which is really nice, I think. It's kind of nice to be able to score your hand and get paid for your hard work, I think. So first, you just start at the top and go down, and we're going to look at some examples in a few minutes. First of all, East pays and receives double. So just remember that just off the top. You get one double if you get your own or prevailing wind. Each player is in a numbered seat that corresponds to a wind. So East is player 1, South is player 2, West is player 3, North is player 4. So if you get a flower that has a 1 on it and you're East, that would be your own flower. Let's say you're East and you rolled the dice and the player who broke their wall is South, then that would be the prevailing flower, or wherever the wall was broken. That seat would be prevailing. So if you are East and you have a 1 flower and a 2 flower, you're going to get 2 doubles, 1 for your seat and 1 for the prevailing wind or flower, the prevailing flower, which also corresponds to winds. East, South, West, North, 1, 2, 3, 4. And also, if you want to remember this as far as the direction of how it goes, seat 1, 2, 3, 4, just remember eat soup with nuts. East, South, West, North. Eat soup with nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully that will help you when you get the flowers, because there are numbers on those flowers, but sometimes you get a season, spring, summer, autumn, and winter. It really doesn't matter so much, except for one thing, but the numbers themselves are what you can look for. If you're West, you're seat 3, you want flowers that have a 3 on them. All right, so we're going to continue through, and I'll talk about the one thing about flowers in just a little bit. Let's see here. Well, I'm just trying to find it. Where is it? Where's the bouquet? How come I don't see a bouquet on here? Okay, Patty, I'm going to bring you on. Hello.
Hello.
How come I don't see a bouquet?
It's not in the scoring. It's in...
It's in the definition?
In the definitions.
Okay, all right. So I might as well bring it up here then. So when you're looking at flowers, you have a 1, 2, 3, 4 in 2 groups. The 1, 2, 3, 4 with no letters on it, like AUT, SPR, SUM, and WIN, those are seasons. So that would be, it goes, let me see, I'm having a brain freeze. Spring, summer, autumn, winter, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are seasons. The flowers without the letters on them, those are flowers. So if you have a 1, 2, 3, 4 flowers in a group, that's called a bouquet. And you get an automatic payout for that. And then you put the flowers on the table like discards. You get paid for those though. So I think it's a blue chip. Is that right? I'm really rusty, so forgive me. Is that right?
You get a bouquet. If a player gets a bouquet, it's a white chip.
A white chip. Oh, that's nice. For some reason, I'm thinking a blue chip is when nobody has flowers.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. So here it is. It's on page 2 under bouquet. 1, 2, 3, 4 flowers of the same grouping. It's 500, which is a white chip. Okay. So that is not on here. So I'm glad this came up. Let's see. Yeah, the seasons and flowers both correspond to your seat. 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't need a special set. American Mah Jongg sets come with lots of flowers. Just make sure you have 2 sets numbered 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's helpful if you pick the different grouping, whether they are seasons where you have the spring, summer, autumn, and winter letters on it. And then another type would be vases. And there are some vintage sets where there are other options, like you have Asian ladies on them, princesses, I think they are. Sometimes you might have artwork with some kind of a story to tell on them. Just make sure that you have 2 clear sets. Typically what I'll do is pick the flowers, which are 1, 2, 3, 4 with no letters. And then I pick the seasons where there's letters. And so those are 2 clear groupings. So that'll help people differentiate them. So as you're picking flowers from the wall and you start gathering those flowers, you want to look for the grouping, because if you get a bouquet, you declare it and get paid. And then you put those flowers on the table, because you're not going to get score for that on the end. You will have already received your score when you announce that you have a bouquet. Any questions about that before we go on? It's very exciting when it happens. Okay.
Very rare.
Huh?
Very rare.
It is rare. Yeah, it's fun. Okay, so next would be a pung or kong of dragons. You get a double for that. A pung or kong of your own wind or prevailing wind. You get a double for both of those. So if you have a pung or kong of east and you are east, you get 2 doubles for that. Also, if you're cleared to 1 suit and honors, which would be, for example, BAMs with wins, that would be 1 suit and honors. Your hand has to have at least 1 simple. So let's say, for example, I had 1 9 BAM and then honors. That would be cleared to honors and terminals, which is later. Once you have a simple in there, 2 through 8, then this is the double that you would be eligible for. Cleared to 1 suit and honors, 1 simple within the mix. The next one is 3 concealed pungs. And that is 1 double. If you end up having a kong on your rack, it's counted as a pung. That's why it's stacked. Typically, it will be stacked. And I'll show you that hopefully if we have time. We have cleared to honors and terminals, and that's 1 double. There is a note in here, cannot count with K. So you can't double some of these up, or you can't count more doubles based on the text in the parentheses. So as you're looking through the list, make sure you're reading the parentheses so that you don't give yourself too many doubles. So the next set are 2 doubles, 4 concealed pungs. And again, if you have a concealed kong on declared on the rack, that's going to count as a concealed pung. That's 2 doubles. If you're cleared to honors and terminals in 1 suit, so this is 2 doubles. So here you can't add it to H, but like this is a little confusing. And again, I'm rusty at this, but if you have cleared to honors and terminals in 1 suit, you would get K, but not F. Oh, let's see, K, but not H, which is why they have that specified. Okay, so that makes sense now. So clear to honors and terminals would be like if you have 1 dot and 9 BAM, that would be terminals not in 1 suit. And then further down, if you have 1 BAM and 9 BAM, that would be terminals in 1 suit. So you get 2 doubles. So think about that. And then also ready. Oh, I missed one. ready to mahjong on a limit hand, one double. So let's say you're playing Betty and you're ready to win. You're just waiting for maybe a dragon, let's say, and you don't win, but you're ready to win. You get a double for being ready on a single limit hand. And they put limit, but that means single limit. And then L is ready to mahjong on a double limit. You get two doubles. Pictures. Yep, we're going to get there. We're going to get there, Sue. Okay, so next we have the harder doubles. We have all one suit, 3 doubles for that. 2 pungs and a pair of dragons, 3 doubles. All wins and dragons, 3 doubles. So if you have 2 pungs and a pair of dragons for N, and then you already gave yourself a double above for C, it says in addition. So you'll get 3 doubles for having 2 pungs and a pair, even if you already gave yourself a double for dragons above, which is kind of surprising, but okay. All wins and dragons, in addition to C, D, E, and N, you get 3 doubles. All terminals, 3 doubles. So that would be all 1s and 9s, no dragons, no wins. You get 3 doubles for that. Ready to mahjong on a triple limit hand, 3 doubles. And then R is 3 pungs of dragons in addition again to C, 4 doubles. That's a really big hand in Asian versions too. It's called 3 Great Scholars. Okay, so this is all the doubles. So now we're going to look at some examples and look at how to denote the base score, how to denote the doubles to figure out your score, and then we'll round up to the nearest 10 or round to the nearest 10, and we'll look at these visuals. Oh, I forgot, payout. This is where you go, once you know your doubles and your point value, your base score, you go to this chart and you find it based on the points and then the doubles in order to determine your score. And then you round to the nearest 10. So all this is on pages 29, 30, 31, and 32 in the book. Okay, now I hope I did these right. Well, the first example is in the book, but the ones after that I did on my own, and I am rusty, so be prepared. There could be errors in there, but I'll fix them after this presentation if there are. I might miss some things. So here we go. So you start left to right and tally the values using tiles above the hand. So for flowers, you get 4 points for each one. So you just grab tiles that have been turned right side up on the table because the game will have been over. Oh, and incidentally, the winner gets paid first, always. Do not start scoring your hand until you have paid the winner and given them their congratulations. So give honor where honor is due and then score your hand. So each flower, you get 4 points for that. So you pick a couple of 4s, or you could pick an 8 and put it over both of those because everyone's going to be looking for those tiles. So you can do shortcuts, but here we have 2 4s over the flowers. You get 4 points. Now in this case, this would be an exposed pung of dragons. So because we have 4 on there. So later I'll have that shown differently, but in the book, this is what it looks like. So we have 4 over the dragon, so that's an exposed pung. And then you get 8 points for a concealed pung. The concealed pungs are stacked like a pyramid. So there's the differentiator. Exposed pung is flat, and then concealed pungs, you have a pyramid. So we have a concealed pung of 1s, which is a terminal. You get 8 points for that. 4 points for a concealed pung of simples. And then here we have 8 points for a concealed pung of terminals again. So then you add up all your base points to get 32. And then next you go left to right again on the doubles page. So we get a double. Let's see, east is the seat. We're in east seat and west is prevailing. We have a number 1 flower. That's our flower. We also have prevailing flower. So that's 2 doubles. So you just use a tile and you stand it up on its, on its end just to indicate a double. And that's what this picture is of. And incidentally, I released a video today that demonstrates all this with real tiles. So if we have time, we can even start looking at that video just so you can see what it looks like with the tiles instead of the images. Okay, so next we get a double for the Pung of Dragons. And it doesn't matter if it's concealed or not. It's just a double there. Also, we get, let me see, I think it's 2 doubles for 1 suit and honors. 2 doubles for 1 suit and honors. Let me see. No, 1 suit and honors is 1 double. And then must be ready to win. What would this be ready to win on, though? 1, 3, 5. This is jade. This is a jewel hand, ready to win on a single limit hand. That's what the other double is. So knowing what the hand is kind of helpful, because then you know where to find it in the book to make sure it's ready. So this would be jade, I believe. No, it's emerald. Let's see, 2, 3, 4. No, it's not. What is this? 1, 5, 7, 9 with dragons. What would this be? Where's this? I guess it doesn't matter unless you're ready to win. Okay, so I don't know what that other double is for. What am I missing here? Oh, 3 concealed pungs, I think. That's what the double is, because they're not, this is not jade or emerald because there's a 1 in there. The jewel hands don't use 1s. So this must be, is it 3 concealed pungs? Let's see. Yeah, 3 concealed pungs. That's what it is. So we have 1 double for the own flower, 1 double for prevailing, 1 double for the dragon, 1 double for cleared to 1 suit and honors. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1 double for 3 concealed pungs. So what's the other double for? What am I missing here? Do you know what I missed? Can you see what I'm missing?
You've added it. I don't think that's a hand.
No, it's not, but so I'm trying to determine.
Were you trying to say 1 double for 1 away, ready to win?
No, I pulled that back because it's not a valid hand. I have 1 double for prevailing. Let's go back. Because I want to make sure I get it right. Okay, so we have 1 double for your own flower, 1 double for prevailing, 1 double for the dragon, 1 double for 1 suit and honors. Then we have a double for 3 concealed pungs.
But you're also cleared.
What do you mean?
1 suit and honors.
Yeah, that's all. I already got that in there.
You have your own flower, your prevailing, that's 2. You've got a pung of dragons, that's 3.
Yep.
You're cleared to 1 suit and honors, that's 4.
Yep.
And then you've got 3 concealed pungs, that will be 5 doubles, right?
Yep. But in the book, it shows it as 6 doubles. And I'm just trying to figure out where the other double is. They're almost making it look like they're ready to win on a single limit hand, but this is not a. You know what I'm wondering is if this example is from a previous edition, because
it definitely is. That example's been in the books for years.
Yeah, so maybe this is a ready to win hand on a previous publish, because I cannot identify another double on this year's publish. But let's just say it's correct because it's in the book. So they say you put up a number to show your doubles, so 6 doubles. And then what you do is you go to the doubling tables and you look for your score, which is 32. And then you look for the number of doubles, and that would give you your total score right there, 2048. And then you round up to the nearest 10. If the number is 5 or above, you go to you round up. And if it's under 5, you round down. and that's your final score for payment. Okay, so any questions before we look at examples? Okay, here we go. You're going to be on your own now. So here we have East playing Betty, or they're trying to play Betty. They have 2 flowers. East is prevailing. So score this using your book. If you want to jot down notes on the side, maybe grab a scratch paper and try to figure out what the score is. And I'll give you, let's say 2 minutes, 2 minutes to score this. You're already lost, Shirley? We're going to go over this again. We're going to go over it like 5 times. So at the end of this presentation, I think you're going to feel more comfortable. So if you're up to it, look at page 29 and document the point values for what you see here. And then move on to doubles, top to bottom. Just go top to bottom and then left to right for the hand so that you can get your base points and your doubles. And once you have that, then go to the scoring table and find out what the total value of the hand is. And we'll give it another minute or 2. So if anybody's participating, go ahead and put your number up in the comment if you like, if you want to out yourself, because on the next slide is the answer. Okay, let me see here. We're going to go 10 more seconds. Okay, so here's the answer. At 160. Oops, I don't have my total score over here. Let's see. Oh no, that's 2. So here's what we have. Total of 160. So no, what we have is you get 4 points for every flower, and then they get 2 points for the dragon. So they have 10 total points. 10 points. 2 times 4 is 8. Plus 2 points for the pair of dragons. That's 10 points. Yeah, scoring is complex, but it's part of the game. So it's good to know how to do this. Okay, so the doubles are, we're East seat, so that's 1 double for the flower. Another double because it's also prevailing. So that's why you see 2 doubles. Also, we have 1 suit in honors, cleared to 1 suit in honors. So we have BAMs and honors, the wins and dragons. That's another double. And the other double is because we're ready to win on a single limit hand. We're ready to win with a red dragon. So that's 4 doubles. 10 with 4 doubles is 160. Let me see here. 10 is 160. So that was easy. 160. Did anybody, what do you guys think about this? Well, maybe you'll be used to it by the end of this, because we're going to do another one. So buckle up. Okay, here we have South. This is player 2. They have no flowers. West is prevailing, just in case you're wondering. They are trying, I see your comment there, Sue and Susan. Okay, so they're trying to play piano keys. We have 1 through 8 in dots. We have a concealed pung of 3s and a pair of 7s. They have a white dragon and also a 9 bam. So give yourselves 2 minutes to try to score this. And I'll be looking at I'm going to put up a 2-minute timer. 2 minutes. I wonder if 2 minutes is too long. Maybe it should be 1 minute. How long do you think I should give this for scoring? 2 minutes or 1 minute, Patty?
Well, since they're just learning, maybe 2 minutes.
Okay, we'll do 2 minutes. Susan says she plays with a group and they're learning. Her fellow players are reluctant to score. How can I encourage them to score? Tell them it's part of the game. I say that Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg is played in three phases. First, there's the Charleston. Then there's the pick and discard phase of the game. And then there's scoring. So it's a three-phase game. If you're not scoring, you're not playing the whole game. You're just playing part of it. Because scoring is part of the game. And you could have them watch my videos. I have every 8 weeks, I do an 8-week rotation of skill builder videos. One of them is called Score This. And the video I released just today is on scoring 3 hands and even the payout at the end, like who owes who what. So look for that video. We might have time to look at it tonight. We'll see, time permitting. Because scoring is complex. That's one reason why some people are hesitant to learn. This is like Chinese classical scoring, which is complex. But that's part of the fun. I think it's part of the fun. And you get quick at it when you do it often. Eventually, you probably won't even need your book. I think I will always need my book for finding the final score, though. I don't do math that great, but I think I could do the points and the doubles on my own. Okay. Okay, so we got through the end there. So here's the answer. We get 0. Did you guys get that right? We get 0 points because all they have in here is 4 points for the concealed pung of 3s. You cannot double 2 or 4. That rule is on page 29, number 2. A point count of 2 cannot be doubled. 2 points or 4 points undoubled always reverts to 0. So this hand has no value. And really, it's because of this 9 bam. If they had another honor or another dot instead of that 9 bam, then they would have been able to double because they would have had 1 suit in honors. Pairs don't do much, not with number tiles. If you have a pair of dragons, you get 2 points for that. Pair hands do some value. I have an example here of a pair hand. Did you have a comment, Patty? Oh, I thought I saw your hand up.
No.
Okay, here's the next one. So this time we have west. North is prevailing. They have an exposure, a declared pung, north. They're playing typhoon. So they have 2 concealed 8s here, 2 pungs, a pair of 8s, a west and a south. So go ahead and score that. Score this. We got to brand it. Score this. Give it a go. Chows give you nothing. No value with chows. Good question, Shirley. In Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg, they are called chow. Chows. 1, 2, 3. 3 in a sequence. One more minute if you're trying to score this. And if you're watching the repost, I hope you're practicing scoring. If you have any questions along the way, write them in the comment section and we'll try to answer the questions as we go. Thank you, Patty, for being here. Your support is appreciated, especially tonight because I am rusty at scoring.
I think you're doing an excellent job, by the way.
Oh, thank you. 10 more seconds. Okay, here's the answer, 60 points. So we have 4 points for the flower, 4 points for the 2 concealed pungs each, 4 points for the declared pung. So the total there is 16. 4 times 4, 16. The doubles would be the flower is our seat because we're west. We don't have a 4 flower, so prevailing didn't matter here. So we have 1 double for the flower, and then we get 1 double because we have a pung of prevailing wind. So the flower, we didn't get more than just the 1 double, but the wind here, that's north, that is prevailing. So we get a double for that. So we have 16 doubled 2 times. 16 2 is 64. And since the 4 is less than 5, we go down. So this is 60 points. And you'd think, boy, look at all, you get 3 pungs here. I would think this maybe is a higher point hand, but it's not because we're mixing suits. The purer your hand towards a suit, typically the higher your score. Whether that's 1 suit in honors, or then up to all honors, or all honors and terminals. That's when you're going to see more score because you get doubles for that purity. Susan got it. Well done. Oh my goodness, that's fantastic. Okay, here we go. We're going on to the next one. We have East playing or trying for dragon gates. 2 is prevailing, so South is prevailing. They have an exposure, a pung of green dragons, and they have a concealed pung of 1s. Score this. If you just look at the points and go top to bottom, and on your hand go left to right, you should be able to get the values pretty quickly. And then you start over top to bottom on the doubles page, left to right on your hand, and that kind of makes it a system. One more minute. It's a pretty hand.
Nice.
Ten seconds. Okay, here's the answer. I got 640 for this one. It's a higher value hand because we have 1 suit in honors and a pung of dragons. And we have a flower too. Okay, so let's look at this. We have East seat. They're in seat 1. So we get 4 points for each flower. They have a concealed pung of terminals. That's 8 points. 4 points for an exposed pung of dragons. So together we have 8 and 12, which is 20 points. So that's what this is right here, 20 points. And now we start over with our doubles. we have a number 2 flower. So for that, we get 1 double. Then we get a double for 1 suit and honors. We get a double for the dragons. So that would be this one. We are ready to win on a double limit hand. That's 2 doubles. This is Dragon Gates double limit. Uh-oh. I just noticed something. Is this concealed? Why do I have concealed on there? It is a concealed hand. Okay, so I need to modify this for the future. I think, was last year or the last published, was it a pung hand?
It was the Wright-Patterson clarified this, and it is just a double concealed. Last publication, if you punged it, it was a single. So you could count it as that, and you would just take off one of your doubles because it's a limit.
Well, I think what I'll do for the next presentation is I will make that in the hand as concealed. So I'll modify this one, but just for the sake of practicing scoring, we'll call it correct because, or really it would be a single limit because we have an exposure. So 1 less double. So let's just call it 4 doubles. So then we'll give it a new score live. 4 doubles, 24 double, 20 with 4 doubles is 320. So instead of 640, it should be 320. But that's with it being a pung hand. For this publish, it would be a concealed hand. If ready to win, it would be correct, except that the value would be 8 if that is a completed pung. So probably what I'll do is I'll make that concealed, and it could still be ready to win so they can practice with that. So I'll just make that concealed next to the 8 and change that to an 8. So it will increase then here to 24 with 5 doubles. So it will have a higher score even. Let's see, 24 with 5 doubles will be 770. Okay, so we're going to go on to the next one. So I did have a boo-boo in there. All right, next we have honorable twins. Here's one with pairs. Let's see, who asked about the pairs? Someone asked about values with pairs. Susan. Okay, so here's your example. We have honorable twins. North is playing. This is North's hand. This is a triple limit concealed hand. East is prevailing. So score this. I'd probably be on tilt if this were my hand. I would begrudgingly say, congratulations.
Yes.
Because this is a hard one. One minute. Okay, I see Sue's question. Are there graphics that show if you have a perfect hand for each category, that's how many points you get? No, there are no graphics for that. And the reason I think that is because you never know what seat you're going to be in, and you never know who prevailing is going to be. And that could matter based on the wins in your hand and also the flowers you get or don't get. So it'd be really hard to have a book for that. You just have to do the work. Now, when you win, it's easy because you get paid for single, double, or triple limit, point blank. If you win with this hand, you're going to get, let's see, depending on what, let's say if you are south and you win, you're going to get two white chips and a yellow chip. Because, is that right? No, you're going to get a yellow and a white from 2 players, and you're going to get, no, how would this work? If somebody won a triple limit hand, do you get, it's 1,500 is triple limit, right?
Yes.
So you would get 1,500 from non-east, and you would get a white chip and a yellow chip from east, but
No,
east would double it. East would have to double that, right?
And it would be 3 yellows.
3 yellows. Yep. So 3 yellows. If you don't win as east, you would have to pay a triple limit. You would have to give 3 yellow chips. But non-east would pay a yellow and a white.
Yes.
Chip. Okay, so let's go to the answer here. I got 500. So we have no flowers, 2 points for having north because we're in north seat. We have a single for east, so we don't get anything for that prevailing wind. The other winds have no value. We get 2 points for each pair of dragons. So that is 8 points. For the doubles, we have, let's see, is it 3 doubles for cleared 2 honors. Cleared 2 honors, hold on. Cleared 2 honors. 3 doubles. So that's what these 3 are right here. 3 doubles for having cleared 2 winds and dragons. No terminals. And then you get 3 doubles because we are ready to win on a triple limit hand. That's 3 doubles. So that's 6 doubles. We're ready to win on an east. And so 8 with 6 doubles is, it should be 510, not 500. So, but wouldn't it, if this is north, their limit payout is 500. They wouldn't get 510, they'd get 500, right?
Yes.
But wouldn't east pay them a yellow chip and 2 red?
No,
it would be
the most you can pay in points if it's not a mahjong is 500 for non-east players, but since east always pays and receives double, east would have to pay 1,000.
Okay, got it. So that's why I have 500 here. Even
Correct.
though in the book it says 512, if you're non-dealer, if you're not east, your limit of getting paid on score alone is 500.
Yes.
But east still would have to pay you double since we're not east. Let's say east did not win. You would get 1,000 from east because they pay double if they don't win.
Yes.
That's why when you're east, try to play single limit hands. Make sure you win if you're east. Otherwise, you're going to have to pay. Okay. So we have one more here. This will be, I don't have which one. This is also a triple limit hand, I believe. Emperor's Robes. I think is this a novelty hand? No, this is the Hand of Honors. It is a triple limit. Okay, so this is a triple limit pung hand. They have 2 flowers, a pung of east, a pung of white dragons. They have a concealed pung of red dragons. This is south seat and prevailing is 4. Go ahead and score this. Let's see. Susan was asking on the previous hand, would you get another double for O? Yeah, that was part of it. Though that's what there were 6 doubles in that other hand. 3 of them for being all winds and dragons, and the other 3 were from being ready to win on a triple limit hand. That's 6 doubles. So yes, Susan, that is correct. And this is the last example, I think. So I have one slide that I need to fix. That dragon gates. You're welcome, Susan. 1 minute. If you're practicing scoring, you get 1 more minute. Sue, 100 more examples and I'll catch on. Well, you can watch my score this videos and eventually you'll catch on because they're going to be examples for 3 examples in each video. Okay. All right, here we go for the answer. I got 380 on this one. So we have 2 flowers, so that's 4 points each. We get 8 points for a concealed pung of dragons, 4 points for an exposed pung of east winds, 4 points for an exposed pung of dragons. So that's 4 times 4 is 16 plus 8 is 24. So the total base value is 24. And our doubles, we're in south seat, so that's number 2. And then east or 4 is prevailing. So the doubles are going to be a pung of dragons, 2 pungs of dragons. So we have 2 doubles there. And then we have cleared 2 honors and terminals for 2 doubles. Cleared 2 honors and terminals. Wait a minute. That's 1 double. We're not ready to win. Okay. Do I have an extra double in here? Let's see. We have 1 and 3. Those are not double. Those you can't double for flowers. We have, oh, I see a missing score. 2 points for the pair of dragons. So I have a boo-boo on this one too. So we have an additional 2 points. So really it's 26 because you get 2 points for a pair of dragons. So let's see. 26 is what that should be. But then we have, this is south, north is prevailing, pung of white dragons, pung of red dragons. That's only 2 doubles. Cleared to 1 suit, cleared to honors and terminals. That's only 1 double. So I think I have an extra double in here. So it should be 26 doubled 3 times, I think. 26 3 times is 208, 210. Does that sound right, Patty?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so I will fix this one too. So clearly I'm rusty and I have learning to do myself. Hi, Jingles.
You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Michele, one thing I wanted to say, I don't know if you can see this or your folks at home can see this.
Yep.
This is the rack.
Yep.
It's got the yellow and the white. Like you said, it's closest to the flat part of your rack. The greens are here, blues, then the reds.
Yes.
It does say on page 6 how many to put on the rack.
Oh, I was wondering where that was.
It's there. It's, you just.
Oh, I see. Second paragraph.
Yep.
10 red, 6 of all the other chips should be on the rack.
Correct.
Okay. That's good. That's good to know.
And let your audience know that when they're ordering racks or mahjong sets,
yep,
Wright-Patterson racks have the money end, whereas National Mah Jongg League American style, they have the pushers and there's no chips on the end.
Yeah.
So there's just a little bit different. If you can buy the racks separately, they're a little bit expensive to do it that way.
Yeah.
But you can look for sets that have the Wright-Patterson racks if you're looking to purchase a set. Also from Yellow Mountain Imports and some others.
Okay, so what I'll do here is I will add WPMJ Racks have pronged ends for chips. And the options are going to be the contemporary sets typically are not going to come with pronged sets or pronged ends. So you might have to buy them separately. So I'll include a link to where you can get them. But you could also maybe buy vintage racks, which is what I did. I love the Bakelite racks. They're heavy. They just feel really nice. So I like the vintage racks. Okay, so I will add that in the Wright-Patterson. Let's see. Well, you just look for, maybe use the word prong or chip posts. Maybe rack with posts, posted racks, pronged
Or
racks.
racks.
Huh? I'm sorry?
Money racks.
Money rack, prong rack, or post rack, something like that. But I'll put a link in the video description. Okay, so let's see what else we have here. That's it. So I'm going to stop sharing and I'll throw it out. We have people watching, so we could do a couple of things here. We could either use the rest of the time and play, just on Mahjong time, play hands, or we could look at the video that I published today where we scored hands. We could maybe even do both because that's just a 15-minute video. So shall we watch that video together? And then we'll play a couple of games, time permitting. Does that sound good to you guys? Because I can do that. Play. Okay. I think they've had enough of scoring, apparently. Okay.
I 100% understand. Okay.
Okay, we'll play. All right, so we'll go to Mahjong time then. Sue was the first one to speak up, so here we are. Okay, so we're gonna go to games, and then we'll go to Hong Kong Mahjong, and I'm gonna create a new game. We're gonna call it WPMJ-1, and then I'm gonna click on advanced, and we'll do 20 seconds for thinking. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, 20 seconds per move, and then white belt. And I will seat the players. Okay. Look for WPMJ1 if anybody wants to join us. Otherwise, oh, shoot. Wait a minute. Nope. I forgot to put a point value. Oh, yeah, that would have been a big problem. Okay, so I have to do WPMJ. I'll call this one WPMJ practice, because I forgot to put the point value. We need 8-point minimum. That way, if a Hong Kong Mahjong player joins, they have to get a hard hand in order to win. Okay, so I think we're ready now. Okay, so look for WPMJ practice if you want to join the table. And we're just going to play whatever we want, okay? No holds barred here. We're not going to force hands. We're going to play whatever we can. Whatever we can. So as soon as 2 more people join, if you have an account at Mahjong Time, come join us. There's Laura. Hi, Laura. East, Southwest. So we just need 1 more player and we can get started. And I guess I'll go ahead and go full screen. So we're going to play throughout the book. Just play whatever you like. Hopefully we'll see more winners here, because forcing a hand, you're kind of going to be an underdog because you're not leveraging the tiles you get and the trend. if you're playing freely, you're going to be more likely to win. Patty, Sue's asking if you're an Air Force kid. She probably wants to know how you came to know Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg.
My husband was in the Air Force for 23 years. So
okay. So did they have a club going with the spouses?
Yes. So I learned back in the 70s, and then as we moved around, we played. And then when we moved to, I'm in Virginia now, and had not played in probably 20 years, and then started again. So here I am.
Wow. Where in Virginia?
Norfolk.
Okay, interesting. I'm gonna try to come out to Virginia at some point for a mahjong gig, I'm hoping. So okay, well, very interesting. All right, well, we're gonna seat this player and we'll get started with our first game. And this is not is Princess MJ. I don't know is this anybody in our group, or is this a Hong Kong mahjong player? I'm thinking they're Hong Kong mahjong.
Yeah, I think Kathleen, I don't know if she's still on, but
Kathleen DeMarco, she has a different name.
Yeah.
Kathleen, I think, is her name.
Right.
Okay, let's see. You guys can see my rack. So I'm thinking of playing maybe big 1579 mixed suit, maybe a hopscotch hand. This would be hands on page, let's see, page 23. Let's see here. We do have an 8 there and a 4. Let's see, heavenly hopscotch or big. We're going to start by discarding the west.
West wind.
We could maybe try for little 1579.
Green dragon.
Depending on how we draw, we could play big 1579. So this is going to be 57 and 58, or maybe 53 if we get evens.
4 dots.
We might be able to play 13579 in 2 suits and 2468 in the third. So we'll just have to see how we draw.
West wind.
5 crack. So we're going to let's see here. We're going to let the 2 bam go.
2 bamboos.
So we have 1357. Since we have a pair of ones, that's why I was thinking about
East
1579. Big 1579.
2 dots.
Pungs may be in
8
any
bamboos.
number, but must be different in each suit. This would not be a winnable hand at Hong Kong Mahjong because there are singles that aren't chows. Oh, we got a keeper.
4 characters.
Nice. 13579. This would be, the 3s are useful with hopscotch, heavenly hopscotch. We still might be able to do that.
9
We
dots.
need evens in our dots to play heavenly hopscotch, but it's still possible.
3 characters.
Right now we have an extra 1 bam.
6 bamboos.
No, we're not chowing. We're playing a hopscotch hand. There's a 2. Okay, let's try for heavenly hopscotch.
1 dot.
We're going to try for heavenly hopscotch number 53. That way we can leverage the 3s. 13579 in 2 suits.
7 characters.
2468 in a third suit. We are on our way.
6 characters.
We're 1, 2 away. And this is
2
a double limit
bamboos.
concealed hand.
Pung.
Oh, we got skipped.
White dragon. 1 bamboo.
Oh, neat, Sue. Okay, we're going to pass. We do not need that 8 in cracks.
8 characters.
We need specifically here a 4 dot and a 6 dot.
4 bamboo.
And then we need a 9 bam.
6 characters. 8 bamboos.
Thanks for watching my videos, everybody
9
in here.
characters.
Oh, Susan said she's in
South
Yorktown.
Nice. That's
She
close.
she was exposed to Mah Jongg at Langley. Okay, we do not need a 5. We want a 4 or a 6.
5 dots.
What base were you stationed at when you learned Wright-Patterson?
Barksdale
Okay.
5
in Louisiana.
I learned at McCord in Tacoma.
Oh, wow. Were you born at Keesler?
Yes,
red dragon.
I was. How'd you know?
I think you mentioned it one time, and I thought, how
Bamboo.
could she be talking about Mississippi? But that's the only reason.
Yep.
3 bamboo.
Yep, I was born in Biloxi, Mississippi.
There you go.
6 characters.
I know it well.
I was a
North
baby when I
wind.
was there, so I don't remember much of it, but we lived there twice, and we were there when Hurricane Camille came through,
Oh, my.
East wind.
but I don't remember it.
That's but that was a rough one.
Yeah.
9 characters.
So we're looking for a 9 bam and a 4.6 dot. There's one 4 dot out, so we're okay right now.
7 bamboos. 4 characters.
Okay, we're not playing chows. We got the 4 dot. Oh my goodness.
7
We're
dots.
one away from a double limit hand. We need a 9 bam or a 6 dot to get ready to win. I don't see any 9 bams out. I'm thinking that Laura is playing
9 dots.
little 2, 4, 6, 8. That's my
2
guess.
characters.
2, 3, 4. She could be playing a jewel
8
hand
characters.
though. Also, we'll pass 5 dot. Darn it.
5 dots.
Okay, so let's see if that's bam. She could be playing jade 2, 3, 4, 6, 8 with 2, 3, 4, 6, 8 pungs or chows with
2
green
dots.
dragons. She could be playing jade if she's not playing
3
little
characters.
2, 4, 6, 8. And let's
3
see, with 2, 4,
bamboos.
6, 8, she could also be playing. Uh-oh, I got a risky discard here. She could be playing lemongrass. I'm gonna throw it.
4 bamboos.
Oh, that was kind of scary.
Red
Let's
dragon.
see, are any south? There's one green out. One south is
4
out.
dots.
Oh, we haven't. She could be playing lemongrass also. Lemongrass, jade, or little 2, 4, 6. Oh my goodness. We got it. We're ready to win on a 9 bam. Oh my goodness.
1 dot.
We're ready to win on a 9 bam for Heavenly Hopscotch.
2 characters.
And look we still have wall left.
1 character.
Okay, we don't need a 4 bam. I just threw that.
4 bamboos. 5 characters.
And we didn't even do the Charleston. So you can see it's possible to win. We haven't had very many wins because we've been forcing hands,
4 bamboos.
trying to force hands based on the topic
4
of the
characters.
deep dive. We're going to pass. We need a 9 bam.
6 dots.
Oh, there's a hesitation. I think Laura might be playing little 2, 4, 6, 8. That's my guess.
1
You have to have
character.
pungs of 2, 4, 6, 8. In
South wind.
I think it's 2 or 3. No. Oh, is it in 1 suit? Oh no, it is 2 or 3 suits. We don't need a 1 crack.
1 character.
It could be mixed suits.
Here you go, Michelle. I'm throwing your 9 bam.
Oh, really?
9 bamboos.
Okay, so I would say Mah Jongg.
Yes, you would.
For Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg, I win.
Yay.
Double limit hand, but we're going to play it through.
Chow.
We will play it through.
5
Thank you.
characters.
I'm playing the same hand you are, but I don't need that title.
Oh. Yay, that makes me happy. I like hopscotch hands.
I know.
West wind.
Oh, I like all the hands. Who am I kidding?
West wind.
I like them all.
They're fun.
Red dragon.
Oh my gosh, I got the 9 bam.
Oh.
Mahjong again.
9 bamboo.
Yeah. Oh, yay. And I got a tile I can use. Yay.
Oh, good. We could have
Eight
more
dots.
than one winner. That's not really how it works, but that's okay.
North wind.
Thank you, Sue.
North wind.
Okay, last tile. Nobody wanted the 1.
1 character.
All right. I'm going to quickly play again. So it looks like she was playing lemongrass. Laura was playing lemongrass. We have a Hong Kong Mahjong game over there, and then another hopscotch hand. All right, so I just quickly picked play again. I'll make you east, Patty, and I will take south. Good work on the lemongrass hand, Laura. Laura played Mahjong last week, and she won. Was it 2 hands, Laura? Remind me. She sent me an email or a message. I don't remember which, but she was so excited to get to play, and she won. One was one of the chow hands, little chows, was it, or little, middle, or big chows? And then I forget what the other one was. But anyway, she had a good time playing Mahjong. Okay, there's Laura. So we'll put her in west, and then we'll put Princess at north. All right, we'll play another game here. Hopefully we'll get to play at least one more. Okay, well, we're going to play 1 suit and honors here. We've got lots of dots, 3 pair. So probably a pair hand.
Wind.
And then if we happen to
8 bamboo.
pair up or fill in a sequence, we might be able to play Peng Chao. That's one of my favorite
West
hands.
wind.
It's very flexible, but you have to draw your winning tile. That's the only hard
7
part about that.
bamboos.
It's a concealed hand, and you have to pick your winning
South
tile.
wind.
I wonder why they put that on there
1
for that.
character.
Probably to make it hard. It's not easy for being concealed. So let's see. We have
East
2, 4,
wind.
5, 6.
4 dots.
We'll just see how this goes.
1 bamboo.
We're gonna. Our first goal is to clear to 1 suit and honors,
8 bamboo.
and then we'll make decisions from there. That's a really good. If you're new to the game, if you can train yourself to get to 1 suit and honors. Okay, we're not calling anything with this one. We're gonna stay concealed. But if there's
6 bamboo.
I recommend when someone's having a hard time learning, I recommend that
6
a
bamboo.
progressive approach where you start with pair hands and sequence hands and just focus on those 2 pages. And try to train yourself to get to 1 suit and honors. And then don't pick a hand until you run out of discards and focus on those 2 pages. That's what I recommend when people have a hard time learning. And then add a category once you're
8
comfortable.
dots.
Don't just stay there. Add categories
North
as
wind.
you gain confidence.
7
And
characters.
I have a document that explains that lesson plan.
9 dots.
So I'll put a link to it in the video description.
9 characters.
It's called Learn Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg with a Progressive Approach or something
6
like that.
dots.
We're playing concealed. I want to get to, okay, there's an 8. So
East
we're
wind.
kind of getting a little bit here. We need a 7 dot and a 3 dot to be able to do some chows
6
in here.
bamboos.
If we fill in with a 3 and a 7, we
4
might be able to do
bamboos.
piano keys, which is
1
2 pungs
dot.
and a pair of simples.
1 bamboo.
We have a pair of red dragons here, though. 1, 2, 3 pair. We might be able to play dazzle, which is 5 pairs,
3
and then
characters.
1 of each dragon and any dragon paired. That's dazzle. Let's see, WPMJ Progressive
Six
Approach.
characters.
Okay, so I'll put a link to that in the video description, but I have a wiki article on Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg with a bunch of links. So I'll make sure to put that in here. I think it's already in there. All right, so I've got notes here.
Dragon.
We're playing concealed. Sue says, I appreciate the combo of explaining scoring and playing. Oh, okay. Well, I'm playing in a table where I have to select play again quickly. Otherwise, I have to keep creating a custom table. So I won't be able to, we won't be able to look at each of the players' hands and score because I have to quickly click that play again or I lose the table.
One character.
But we could do that for future events. Once Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg is released, we'll be able to look at scoring because it'll be part of the game. Right now, we have to do it on our own. But it'll be part of the game when it's released. Okay, now, since we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 pair, we need a white dragon. I'm kind of at the decision point where we're close to dazzle. We still need another pair and a white dragon, but we could also play Peng Chao or something like, I think we're going to go to one suit.
Green dragon.
Oh, okay, Sue, thank you. So we're going to try to get to one suit. Incidentally, if you get to one suit and you have a Peng in there, maybe a flower or two, you could have a nice scoring hand because you get 3 doubles for being in one suit. Is that right? 3 doubles? I forget. Let me see. One suit and honors is 2. So let me see. Cleared to one suit and honors is 1. Cleared to all one suit is 3 doubles. So that would be a good goal to practice, especially if you can't win. Try to get as pure as you can so that you can get score. Oh, we have a Hong Kong Mah Jongg. Hong Kong Mah Jongg won. Darn it. They won with 7 pair, which is a very nice hand. Okay. So Laura, okay, I don't want to wait too long though here. We have to go play again. Looks like Laura was doing 13 orphans and Patty.
I was doing Gertie's Garter, which is number 67.
Okay, Gertie.
7 like tiles in sequence and 2 suits.
Okay. I think I got here quick enough.
Okay.
Let's see here. We should be able to play maybe 2 more hands. And we were 2 away from one suit. I feel good about that decision. We had like 5 picks left. Okay, so let's see. We'll put Laura at west, and then we'll put this other player at north. Darn it.
I know.
Oh, oops, cancel. Okay. All right, here we go. I can't wait for the game to be launched. I want to do the Charleston, and I want to see the scoring.
I know. He's probably busy working on the new National Mah Jongg League card.
Well, it's not out yet, but he's going to be busy with that for sure. Yes. It takes about a week to get it in the game. All right. Let's see. So we have 2 7 pairs. We have 2 4 8 in cracks. I think I would hoard evens here, or start hoarding dots. We have mixed suits. We could maybe do Scotch Hopper. I think is that right? Scotch Hopper. 2 4 6 8 and 2 suits. 1 3 5 7 9 and a third. I think that's what we should try. So I think we can start by letting go of the 7 dots. So we're going to try for Scotch Hopper. That's a double limit concealed hand. That's number 55 on page 23. We're going to pass. So we're going to do, okay, there's an 8. All right, now we have multiples with 8s and 2s. So instead of Scotch Hopper, I'm thinking little 2 4 6 8. but we're going to hold a suit for a fallback plan. We're going to let the BAMs go. So let's see if we can maybe hoard dots
5 bamboo.
or play little 2, 4, 6, 8. I see your comment, Sue, but I don't quite understand it.
Oh boy.
Is that a
9
question, Sue?
characters.
The stories of the women who learned this game as a book or a movie. Is that a question or a statement? Because I don't know about that.
6 dots.
Are you thinking about the Joy Luck Club? Okay, we're going to keep the West and let the BAMs go.
5 bamboos.
Are you talking about the Joy Luck Club?
4 bamboos.
I mean, I don't think they played Wright-Patterson, but they probably played Hong Kong Mah Jongg, or just the original game.
I don't know what
1 dot. Six characters.
Oh, we have a pair of
7
Wests now.
bamboos.
Well, what are we going to do now? We're in, let's see, we're in Eat Soup with Nuts. We're in West seat. But that doesn't really help with mixed
1
suits.
bamboo.
Oh, I see, Sue. She's saying a statement about how we both learned. Okay, there's 7. We're going to let the 9 go.
9 bamboos.
7, 8, 7. 2,
6
8.
dots.
If we can get a white dragon, I would be tempted to play Wally. Wally is a number hand. We're a ways away, though. We have a gap. No white dragon.
9 bamboos.
3 different numbers punged in each suit with a pung of West and a pair of white. So if we pair up the 2 BAM and get a white dragon, I'd switch to Wally. Let's see if we can do
5
it.
dots.
6 dot. All right, so we're going to start discarding the cracks.
7 characters.
So our fallback plan is dots.
1 dot.
And we can let the, we could still maybe switch to 2, 4, 6, 8.
Eight
Little
bamboo.
2, 4, 6, 8. I think we're closer to that
5 dots.
than we are to 1 suit. Okay, we definitely don't need a 5
5
crack.
characters.
Little 2, 4, 6, 8 is number 60 on page 23. 2 or 3
9
suits.
dots.
1 pung each of 2, 4, 6, 8 with a pair of either 2s or
North
8s.
wind.
We have a pair of 2 and a pair of 8s. We need way more.
7 bamboo. Kong.
Let's just see how this goes. Laura got a Kong. See how the Kong has a stack on it? That's one of the ways that you expose a Kong.
White dragon.
Oh, 5 dot. Okay, we're going to let, oh, shoot. Okay, white dragon, 5 dot. Oh, my goodness. All right, we're going to give up on Wally.
West wind.
We're going to give up on Wally. We have a gap, no white dragon, and one was
1
just
dot.
thrown. So what I'm thinking is maybe dots or little 2, 4, 6, 8. Dots of some kind. Not sure
6
which one, though.
bamboos. 9 characters.
We got another
West
dot.
wind.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9.
5 dots.
We have a long way to go here.
Oh gosh.
But we do have a full wall. We can still make this work. We've got 5 discards. That's kind of a lot.
White dragon.
I think if we draw a 4 or a 6, I would probably try for little
Green dragon.
2, 4, 6, 8. If we draw a dot, I would get rid of the offsuit
9
tiles.
characters.
So we're kind of coming to a decision
5
point here.
bamboos.
There are dots out, by the way, 2 6s. And so we don't have another 6. We have only a 6 dot.
1 bamboo.
And that would need to be a pung. So we have to have that 6 crack
5
or a
bamboos.
6 BAM, which we don't have.
1
There's,
character.
let me see, 1 6 BAM out. 1 6 crack is out.
4
And
dots.
okay, so that would be a tile we would need, and there's a pung. So our options are dwindling.
6 dots.
We could maybe use the 4 crack. So if we get a 6
8
crack or a
bamboos.
6 bam, we could maybe make this work for little 2 4 6 8.
1 character.
Otherwise, I would just start hoarding dots. Maybe even play for score and pung and chow.
White dragon.
And try to get to 1 suit as quickly as possible for score. That would be another way to play this.
8 bamboos.
But we wouldn't win. We would just be able to play for score.
Green dragon.
There's a dot. So we're going to let the other
2
tiles go.
bamboos.
We're going to see about trying for pung chow now. So we'll let these
3
go.
bamboos.
Let's see here. I would start with what's not out, because we're going to still try to play to win.
7 dots.
So no, okay, we're staying concealed here. I mean, we could have punged that for
9
score.
dots.
Okay, so let's see what's not out. None of these are out. The 4 crack is out. We're going to throw the 2 first.
2 characters.
Okay, so we got a 9 dot. So now we
White
have
dragon.
2 pair and a pung. Let's see. 1
dots.
2 chow. How about if I
Pung.
demonstrate playing for score?
4 characters.
Let's go for 1 suit and honors.
8 characters.
We're gonna pung. We're gonna pung the 2 and the 9 if we can. We have a chow,
Win.
4 5 6. Chows do not give you score, but
4
let's just see what
characters.
happens. There's a 9 dot out. No 2
That
dot.
wins.
No, the 9 dot's gonna have to be my pair because there are 2 9
9
dots out. You
bamboos.
still have to have a pair. So the 9 dot will be my pair.
2 bamboos.
If a 2 dot goes down, we can pung. The 7 dot is already
5
out.
characters.
What would be ideal here is to pick a 4. Oh, no.
1
A
character.
3 dot would be great. Okay, there's a green
8
dragon. That's
characters.
cool. Oh, there are 2 out. We already have a pair with our 9.
8 characters.
So we don't need that red or green dragon.
6
What
Laura-
about Jasmine?
Ready to Michelle.
Jasmine has to
1
be
dot.
dots only, but it has to be certain numbers. It has to
4
be two.
characters.
It has to be odds or evens. Let's see. You're thinking
That
about
wins.
Jasmine is 2 4 6 8, and we have a pung of 7s and a pair of 9s,
6 characters.
and then we have a pair of 2s. So I wouldn't
6
consider,
characters.
for example, playing pom pom either.
Green dragon.
Now here, let's see. I think what I would go for. Oh, see, we only have
6 bamboos.
1 more pick, so we're not going to win.
5 characters.
9.
9 characters.
We need a good discard. 8 crack.
8 characters.
Okay, good. Okay, so let's see. 3 4 3. So it looks like Patty was playing double numbers.
Yes.
Laura was trying for probably Eleanor, but couldn't get Red Dragon. And then we have the player over there playing Hong Kong Mah Jongg. That was my guess. Laura could have been playing something else with wins.
Laura's ready on
I'm sorry?
Michelle. Laura's ready on Newsy Pungs.
Newsy
Number
Pungs.
52.
Okay, that's where I was just going. I was thinking of Eternal Triangle, but
Those
that's
are-
not it.
Yeah.
Newsy Pungs. Okay, I need to look at that. Let's see,
Page-
where is that?
Page 22, hand number 52.
Okay, 20 number hand. There it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see, Newsy Pungs. 3 different numbers punged in mixed suits with news and 1 win paired. Ready to win.
Mhm.
Good job, Laura. Laura's doing good with this game. Okay, so hopefully we'll get to play 1 more game.
Yeah.
Thank you again for joining me at the tables, Patty and Laura.
You're welcome.
Let's see, West.
The
And
player
Princess.
called Princess she and I have been texting back and forth because she was kind of confused, but she said, I'd love to learn too.
Okay, so she's a Hong Kong. How did she get to you?
She was, there's a chat in Mahjong time.
Oh, okay. Was she wondering what we were playing?
Yes. She was going like, I can't figure it out.
One
And
dragon.
I told her that, she said, I'd love to learn how to play. And I said, no worries. We're just practicing this. She said,
Yeah.
oh.
Okay, so maybe what I'll do is I'll let's see.
Four bamboos. Green dragon.
Okay, maybe she'll see that message.
Okay.
Nine
So we're just
bamboos.
gonna play one suit and honors of some kind. I think, oh shoot, I should have kept that 9 bam because we might be able to play a hand of honors. So that was a mistake. I should have kept that 9 bam.
One character.
We could play dots with maybe the white dragon, maybe play a gate hand if we
Nine
get a
bamboos.
sequence in here. But now we have new. I wish I were paying attention because I would have kept that 9 bam. We could maybe try for angels. My favorite hand. My all-time favorite hand.
2 characters.
For those watching, thank you so much for watching or joining in on the live stream. And of course, if you're
One
watching the
bamboo.
repost, thanks so much for watching these videos.
5
Okay, now we
bamboos.
have a pair of Norse. I think what I would do here, we have a pair of North, pair white dragon, pair 9 dot. I would play a hand of honors. Probably
Four
heavenly
bamboos.
twins here. Or we could play windy or
characters.
terms and winds. Where is that? Let's see, hand of honors, terms and winds and terms.
3 bamboos.
5 pairs of winds and terminals, each dragon 1 paired. Oh, we just got a
4
3 dot now
characters.
though. 1, 2, 3, 8. Oh my goodness. Okay,
8
well,
dots.
let's see. I don't know. Let's see.
3
Winds and
characters.
terms or heavenly twins, but we have 1,
Ciao.
2, 3, 8 and dots.
5 bamboos.
Let's just see. Oh, and there's another pair.
3 characters.
Okay, so Shirley's asking, do I have a
8
bouquet?
bamboos.
No, I do not, because I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, but 2
2
are
characters.
flowers and 2 are seasons. Do you see the AUT and the WIN?
6 bamboos.
Those are seasons. So I do not have a bouquet.
2 bamboos.
I do have 1, 2, 3, 4 flowers
3
and
characters.
seasons. So I would need the other
1
2.
character.
And I see someone over there has a flower. I don't know what it
7
is.
bamboos.
I can't see
Me, it's the number 3.
a
6
3.
bamboos.
So you have a flower. So if we get
4 characters.
spring and summer flower,
5
then we will have a bouquet. Oh,
7
thank you,
bamboos.
Patty.
Hey, absolutely.
Bamboos.
Like I said, didn't play for 20 years and you saved my life.
What?
You saved my life. I started looking at your videos so I could remember how to play.
Okay,
I'm
let's
ready
see.
on Dazzle too, by the way.
Oh, nice. Okay, we're going to pass. I think we're going to try for Heavenly Twins.
1 bamboo.
It's going to be a bit of a force. There's a 1, so we're going to keep it. We're going to let the other,
8
we're going to
dots.
let the simples go, and we're going to try for Heavenly Twins. 7 pairs
6
of
characters.
terminals, winds, and dragons. Terminals are 1s and 9s. It doesn't matter if it's suited, you know, what the suits
I
are.
win.
We're just going to gather. I wished I had kept that 1.
I win.
Oh, you won?
I did.
You just won?
I have to discard.
Well, what was it again?
It's Dazzle. It's
Nice.
5 pairs. I've got 5 pairs of dots. red, white, and green dragons and 1 dragon paired.
Kudos.
3 dots.
Yeah.
Okay, so Patty got Mahjong
3 bamboos.
with Dazzle. Oh, we got a 4 dot.
4 dots.
Okay, so Dazzle, she said what it is, but if you want to read, Dazzle is number 7 on page 17.
4 bamboos.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hi, Peg. Thanks for
2
coming. The flowers are still in the wall.
9 dots.
Oh, pass. We're playing for, oh, we got another pair. Nice. Even though we would have stopped if we were playing, we wouldn't keep going. But let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pair right now. One more good pick and we'll be ready to win on Heavenly Twins. Because of the numbers.
South wind.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Look, we got a 9
2
crack.
dots.
Okay, we're cleared to honors and terminals. Yeah, Shirley, I get it.
9
Yep.
bamboos.
We just got, let's see here. 1, 2. Let's see. You said you have a 3
bamboos.
flower, Patty?
Yes.
Okay. We got another flower. We
8
have 5. But we don't have the right ones. We need,
Yeah.
8 characters.
let's see here. We need a 3.
6
Oh, she
dots.
has the 3. We need a 1, 2 with the seasons. We need spring and summer.
2
Also, you might point out, Michelle, that the flower tiles are numbered 1 through 4, either in black
6
or red.
Mhm.
That's another indicator.
Yeah, that's a
So,
good point.
but I happen to have your red 3. Sorry.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Also, the numbers are on the
dots.
opposite corners.
Mm-hmm.
That's another way to
1
kind of look at it.
character.
The seasons have the numbers on the left
8 dots.
and the flowers have the numbers on the right. We only have
7
3 more
characters.
picks. 3 more picks.
9 bamboos. 2 bamboos.
We could still get ready to win, although the game would have ended a while ago.
4 dots. 2 bamboos.
Oh my goodness, we have 6 flowers.
8
We are
bamboos.
ready on a bouquet. If we get a 1 flower, we'll have a bouquet. We need
Green
spring, a 2 flower. We need the two season actually.
I
7 dots.
think our friend Princess has it.
Oh, bummer. Oh well, we got close. Look at those flowers. We got the 1 dot. Oh my goodness. Let's see, where are we? East. How many 9 cracks are out? I don't want to throw an East with the Hong Kong Mah Jongg player out. They have cracks though. I'm going to throw the East. Either one of these though, I'm going to throw the 9.
9 characters.
Uh-oh.
Is she thinking?
Oh my goodness, I'm just glad that wasn't Mah Jongg. I was thinking of throwing the East, but that's a more risky discard because it could give value. We'll pass. Okay, so we got ready to win on
6
Heavenly
bamboos.
Twins. We need
Yay.
the East.
Red dragon.
Oh, pretty hand with the Hong Kong Mah Jongg one.
Oh, I know. Good that you didn't throw East.
Yeah.
You needed it.
Okay. Shall we try to play one more game? Do you think we could squeeze one in? It looks like, huh?
I think so.
Okay. So just quickly, it looks like Patty, you were trying for Dragon lineup?
No, mine was Dazzle.
Dazzle. Okay, you had pairs. I thought I saw a sequence. I couldn't see quickly what Laura was trying for.
Yeah, I didn't. I got out of there. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Me too. Because we can't lose the table. Okay, so one more game. Hopefully we'll fill it up quickly here. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. Okay, so west and north. All right.
Sticking with us, I gotta hand it to her.
Yep. Well, she's skilled at Hong Kong Mahjong. She knows how to four blocks in a pair.
Yeah.
You have very few limitations when you're playing that version.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can get yourself to one suit and honors, you can do some damage. Okay, I'm going to try for double numbers.
West
6,
wind.
7. 6, 7, and 2 suits. We got work to do though. You know what though? We could also play big chows. Oh yeah, big chows.
6 characters.
We have too many 6s though. All right, let's just see how the drawing
8
goes.
characters.
Oh, let's see, but I forget. Double numbers, is it a pair of winds or
Dragon.
dragons?
Yeah, either or.
Pair of winds or dragons. Okay. So we're keeping north and south. Okay, so
North wind.
6, 7. Oh, we need, I don't know about this one. There was a hesitation on that north.
2 characters.
Okay, we need to draw 7s.
7 bamboos.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, well, okay, we're going to stick with this because
White
if we
dragon.
get the 6 crack, oh, there's already one out.
5 dots.
I think depending on how we draw here, we might play big chows instead. Big chows or
4
chow mein.
bamboos.
If we get more wins, we could try for chow mein.
6
So
characters.
big chows. Yeah, so we won't be able to do, oh, there's a 9. Okay, nice. Okay, so we're going to let go of the 6s. As painful as that is, we're going to let go of the 6s. Oh, that is
6
painful.
dots.
Okay. You're welcome, Shirley.
8
Thanks for
dots.
popping by. Okay, we're going to try for either big chows, number 65, chows 7, 8, 9 in each suit, 1 chow
4
mixed,
bamboos.
7, 8, 9, and then a pair of 6s. We've already got our pair. We've got each suit represented. We need more, of course, but
8 dots.
we at least have each suit represented. Now the 8s, that's going to be risky because, oh, there's a 9. Oh boy. Okay, so we have a pung of 9s now. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh. Okay, 6 dot.
6 dots.
Okay. Chow mein is 7, 8, 9 in each suit with news and 1 win paired. That's number 66. Oh boy.
7 characters.
Well,
5
we'll
characters.
see. Oh, 5 bam.
6 dots.
Oh boy.
White dragon.
Maybe we can switch to razzle. News with 5 pair.
7 bamboos.
The 8 dot is going to be the decision maker.
Four bamboos.
Oh, yeah, we're playing concealed. Oh, there's a 1 bam. All right, we're going to give up on the mixed suit hand because we just got a 1 bam.
8 characters.
So now we're predominantly bams.
East wind.
We just didn't get it quick enough.
Hung.
Oh.
7 dots. East wind. 3 characters. Chow. 9 characters. 3 characters. 1 character,
Okay. Oh, no.
7 characters, 8 characters, 5 characters, 8 dots,
Thank you for watching my videos, Princess. There goes the other 8 dot. Oh boy. I guess I'm kind of glad
5 dots,
that we ditched that big chow hand, but
8 bamboo.
I like playing those hands. I like all the hands, actually.
5
They're all
bamboo.
fun. They're very, Mahjong is awesome. I love it. Clearly, I love it. It makes me happy.
7 characters, 1 character, 3 bamboos, 3 dots, 6 bamboos,
'We're concealed.
4 characters, 4 characters,
Oh boy.
9 characters, 3 characters,
Oh, we got a
9
honor.
dots,
So we're just trying to get cleared to 1 suit and honors.
hung,
Actually, if we get more terminals, we might be able to clear to honors and terminals.
9
I try to
bamboos,
set up a mini goal. If I'm not going to be able to win, I try to set up a mini goal just to keep my
7
mind active.
characters,
So
6
if
characters,
we get more terminals, although we do have 5, 6, 7 with a pair of
Win.
6s, so probably 1 suit. Let's see, which seat are we in? We're in North Seat. We
1
could try
character,
to gather for Windy Gates. We could maybe play Windy Gates. Let's see where the numbers are. 2 4s are out, a 3.
3 bamboos,
We have a 7 out. There's another honor.
2 dots,
We might be able to play Windy Gates if we draw well.
4
We need
dots,
another North, though, and I think we have someone playing a hand of honors. Maybe
Yeah.
8
Heavenly
characters,
Hash. Oh, they could be playing a gate hand. Let's see
Green
who's,
Dragon.
nope, because West is prevailing and they're in South
dots.
Seat. So my guess is they're playing Heavenly Hash.
Friend won.
Huh?
Princess won.
Princess. Yep, there it is. Chow. A chow hand. You can't win that in Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg.
No.
All right. So that's going to do it for us. So
And I was playing
thanks
Heavenly
for the
Hash.
games. Okay, just thanking her for joining us. Laura and Patty, thank you so much for joining me at the tables. That's going to do it for this live stream. And I just want to give a big shout out to Patty for being the resident, I guess, expert. She's much more well-versed in the game. I'm a bit rusty. I haven't played in a long time. So I'm really happy that you've been able to join us for these deep dives. This is the last deep dive for this introduction to Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg. After this night, we're just going to be playing freestyle, but we'll do nitty-gritty it as in not so much socialization and just talk about gameplay with commentary. And then maybe once we get used to playing Wright-Patterson Mah Jongg, we can switch maybe every other week and do nitty-gritty and simply social on a rotating basis, so we can just relax and have fun maybe every other week or something like that. You guys will have to let me know how you want to do it. But we could do nitty-gritty every time and dig into rules and maybe house rules and etiquette and things like that if you want to. So maybe I can do a poll on my Facebook page or something like that. Thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate it so much. And we'll see you again next Wednesday night. Look for more links in the video description below, as we talked about earlier in the video, and then watch the repost because you missed a lot in the beginning. We did a deep dive on scoring. With that, I'll sign off.
Bye.
Thanks for coming to this Let's Play live stream. And if you're watching the repost, thanks for watching my videos. Mods, thanks for monitoring the chat. Please share about the MAHJLIFE YouTube channel with your friends. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Click the little gray bell if you do. That way you'll get notification for when I post new videos, and you won't miss an opportunity to learn a new strategy or pick up an insight to the game that could give you an advantage at the table. Between now and the next video, may all your picks be keepers.